Hello there and welcome back to my channel. In my previous video, I installed Visual Studio Code on my Windows PC, and now in this video, I'll show you how to properly set it up for web development. Okay, so let's directly jump into it. I'm opening my Visual Studio Code. We'll step by step configure it with useful extension, some important feature like autosave, word wrapping and theme adjustment, font adjustment and terminal, all those things. First of all, if you just install it for the first time, then it will look like this. So here this icon, this one is for extensions. So let's start with installing some very important and useful extension. The first one is this one, Prettier. This extension automatically format your code and it makes your code clean and readable with one click. So it is very useful extension. So let's install it. So since we are installing extension for the first time, it will ask for trust. I'm trusting the publisher and installing. It is not very big in size. It's already installed. So second one is the live server. So whenever you are developing a web page with HTML, you can just see it in browser live with one click. So a server will be handling your pages to make preview, and that thing come with this extension called live server. Installing it once again, trusting the publisher. So while this one is installing, the next important extension is auto rename tag. So this extension is very interesting because when you write HTML file or XML file, almost all tag have a starting tag and end tag. So start tag text and end tag text has to be the same. So what this extension provides is whenever you change to the start of the tag, it will automatically rename the ending part. So let's install it. And the next one is material icon theme. Okay, so this one is for UI. This one gives the VS Code a beautiful look with folder and icons and makes it easier to navigate and understand. So let's install it. After installing it, it is asking for a theme. I'm selecting the first one, material icon theme. And the next important extension is error lens. So what this extension does is it shows errors directly on your code line, which helps you to understand mistake faster. So let's install it too. So those are some basic extension for getting started with VS Code. Now let's enable some features which are important and also explore some handy things. So first one is we are going to file and seeing a setting called autosave. Currently there is no check mark besides it, so I'm clicking here, and now if I go again, I'll see autosave. So this is important because if you do not check this one, every time you write, you will have to press Ctrl S or save to save the file. So this one is a premium feature. And the following thing is dark theme setup. Before going to dark theme setup, let's adjust one very disgusting thing for the beginners, that is word wrap. So word wrap is showing the text wrapped in the page. So like in Excel, when you have a very long column or row, a very long row actually, then some of the text are cut and not visible. So when you enable word wrap, it will show all the text on your editor. So to understand this or enable it, let's open a file, an example file I have wrote earlier. And here, as you can see, I can now go to view and click on word wrap. It is a important thing to check so that all code are visible in UI. Now let's also adjust the theme as we like. So for that, we can always go to view and command palette. The command is Ctrl Shift and P, and here let's type color theme. So it will take me to preference and color theme. Here I have few options from which I can select, like Solarized Dark, Night Blue, Dark plus Default Dark, Modern Dark. Let's go with Modern Dark. This one is pretty much standard. And wherever we are, we can just simply hold our control button and scroll with mouse up and down. We can hold the control button, and from the keyboard we can press the plus button to zoom in or minus button to zoom out. Okay, so whenever you need to zoom in or zoom out, you can do that. Besides, if you want to change the font, like I personally like the font Consolas, so for that I'll go to File and then Preferences and then setting, and here I'll search for font size, and as you can see the font size is selected as 14. Let's make it 16. Those are the important thing for very first setup for VS Code. Now one important thing is when you start working in project, you will need to interact with the command prompt or PowerShell. So you don't need to open a separate window for that, or you don't need to open a app like command prompt. VS Code have it integrated. So for that we have to go to view, and we can open our terminal from here. It will open the terminal, and as you can see we can select from a bunch of options: a new terminal or a PowerShell or git bash command prompt. If you have WSL, you can directly open WSL instance here. So let's open a new git bash terminal here for now, since we'll be working with git. So this way you can have multiple command prompt open here, and if you want to delete a specific instance, you can just delete it. So that's it. So that's all for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, happy web development.